MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Brian Shaw, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He will lead this one off today.
Anthony Rizzo.
From the stretch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-1. Popped him up. Walters waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes on 0-2. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Javier Baez. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Striding in, Chris Bryant.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Brandon Morrow is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, 2 hits in 7 tries. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So stepping in, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line and left. And they can't run it down.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Blackmon stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Standing in, David Dahl. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. He's set and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's got a 3-for-5 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Arenado is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Popped him up. Arenado over to his left. 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 0-1. Ball one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Story scoops it up. And there are two away now.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. In foul ground, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the 2-2 one more time. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jason.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. 0-2 delivery. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. McMahon's got it. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Zobrist at second. Hayward at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Cubs strand a couple. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, batting .500, 5 for 10.
Murphy.
Now here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Raimel Tapia.
The center fielder, Raimel.
Left side, but well fouled. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches. That'll bring up Tony Walters.
pops this one up. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Arenado's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So coming to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Dahl. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First pitch on its way. Hey now.
1-0.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kris Bryant would be next. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Here's Kris Bryant now. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Now to the plate, Brian Shaw, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Brian Shaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Hit in the air to center field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Hayward to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Two balls and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Zobrist, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 misses off the plate.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box now, Brandon Morrow, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Walters is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Into the box now, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first
Now
walk
batting,
he's given up,
the
along with a
baseman,
couple of hits. So
Nolan
his command has been pretty solid so far.
Arenado.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Dahl on second. Murphy is over at first with one away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Ripped toward the gap in right. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Center fielder.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So two men are on with one man out, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hayward at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Into the box, Tony Walters, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the pitcher, Ryan Shaw.
Yonder Alonso will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Yonder Alonso.
And that misses, ball 1. Three runs already home here. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
They turned him loose on 2-0, but he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Rockies lead it 4-2. Kyle Freeland,
please.
the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 21, Kyle Freeland.
First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Freeland is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The batter, the shortstop.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now here's the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Up next for the Cubs,
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. His career numbers against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Coors Field. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubbies 3. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie.
First offering on its way. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, no left fielder, David Dahl.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Two and 1 to David Dahl.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a drive. How to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run there for David Dahl, and it's now 5-3.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 5-3 Colorado. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
Nope.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3 and 2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses 2 and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2 and 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. Another payoff pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Dunn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks?
Not a bad day, D-Roy. We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit hard to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rockies 5 and the Cubbies 3. Yu Darvish enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 11, Yu Darvish.
So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's got a 3 for 5 line. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy, and it's now 6-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Dealer, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Tony Walters. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Rockies 6 and the Cubbies 3. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 54 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 54. Now catching and batting 9th, number 58.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Still 1-2. And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackman is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. McMahon ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 down for the Cubs. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, number 58. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's key-holding the
swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story, as it is now 7-3.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Called strike 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. And it's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Rockies 7 and the Cubbies 3. Number 37 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One and one to Schwarber.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder. Wilson Contreras is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. McMahon fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready now, Wilson Contreras. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's set, and the pitch.
No.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. At the plate, Nolan Arenado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken back.
Close, but just off the outside corner.
No strike.
Now the 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He went deep last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Arenado leads off first with one away. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 7-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jake McGee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 51, Jake McGee. Now playing second base.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Now here's the pitch, and this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand Slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Addison Russell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Addison Russell.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. None out, runners at first and second. Hit in the air down the right field line, and no one will track it down. The payoff pitch one more time, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Anthony Rizzo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 1 for 3. Behind 0-2 now. Zobrist, the runner at third. Hayward over at second. Russell at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Count remains full. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Colorado Rockies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kyle Freeland takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.